Salutations everyone, this is a medic of all medic gameplays. I'm reviving people with Phoenix down all over the place. I'm healing them like I'm a Fairy Injection Lily and getting some kills and trying to help play the objective along the way. But the main objective of this game is to be a medic. I am the exact opposite of Mother Teresa. I'm actually helping people instead of taking their money. And I'm just trying to be the best team player as possible. And that's basically what I want it to be. I want it to be like your number one go-to guy, your point guard on the team, the teammate that everybody wants, by helping the objective, getting some kills, getting revenge kills, healing enemies and reviving them first and foremost. That was my main goal. And I am on Operation Locker, so enemies and teammates are going to be pretty much within very close proximity of one another. But I didn't want to cheapen this and make it as easy as possible by playing on Rush or Conquest with a million tickets and have a 40-50 minute gameplay where I could get 10 billion revives and heals. So I'm just playing Obliteration right here, so 20 minutes tops, and seeing how many people I can revive and how many heals I can do, how I can be the best medic possible, which really isn't very difficult as long as you have that medic bag, which only takes a few minutes with the smaller medic bag to unlock, and the defibrillator. You can be the best medic on the field as possible. And I was really putting myself in harm's way. I wasn't concerned about getting kills unless getting that kill would secure me more points in healing and reviving. And usually when you see your teammates down and all those lightning bolts above their bodies, that's kind of a bummer drag and morale killer. But for me, it was potential points lying on the ground, and when I saw a teammate down, I was like, yes, and those are points. That's a revive. Potentially, obviously you have to get to them within a certain period of time before they respawn, and you can charge those defibs up for a full recharge revive, but in order to secure that revive, and especially if you don't know how long they've been on the ground, or if you have multiple people that you need to pick up, don't take your chances and try to get as many revives as possible. Just throw them that medic bag. They'll get the full revive that way. And I wasn't really concerned about kills. I tried helping play the objective, but my main objective wasn't to get the bomb and plant the bomb and defuse the bomb. I was mainly focused on helping my teammates and getting revives and heals, not really worrying about my own self-worth. I die quite a lot in this game. My KD is actually pretty darn good, all things considered, but I was really concerned about getting heals and revives and not really worrying about dying that much, because that wasn't what I was going for. And I ended up getting a huge score, especially for an Obliteration game where there's not a lot of objectives to be had, even if you do them. So my score per minute isn't astounding, but for a 20-minute Obliteration game, it's actually pretty impressive. I feel I get a crap ton of experience as well, and it's really fun playing the game this way. Initially I was going to do this challenge for myself completely without any offense. I was just gonna see how many points I can get without firing my gun or doing anything except reviving and getting heals. But you can only do that so often. What if your teammates aren't dying, or what if you're just completely obliterating the other team, or you're not with earshot of your teammates? So I was going to use my gun, obviously. I'm not going to do a type of game that's going to be a detriment to my team, because I'm all about the W. I'm all about the win, no matter what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm going to try to win the game. I'm a little too competitive to be a pacifist in this game, even if I am trying to do a certain challenge for myself. But this was actually a really fun way of playing, and it was very, very helpful to my teammates. Obviously, I get the MVP ribbon at the end of the game, because I was definitely the most valuable person on the team. I think I got the second most kills on the team. Obviously, I was helping them out in other ways, though. I didn't get off any of the bombs. I do pick up the bomb at one point, but then just get completely annihilated right thereafter. But that wasn't really the point of this game. And I get a lot of revives and heals, and that really helps a team. If you saw earlier in the game, I got revived, and that helped me get a couple of kills and a couple of revives as well. That was like 1,000 points that I wouldn't have gotten if I didn't get revived. And the same thing could happen to each teammate that I revive. And it's really something that doesn't happen to me very much. Getting revived, getting healed from teammates. Even though medic is the assault class, which has the medic equipment, is the most used in the game because it's got the assault rifles, and reviving people and healing them or yourself is very, very useful. More useful than ammo on the support class, and unless you're trying to take out tanks and helicopters and whatnot, the engineer class isn't going to be too high on your priority list if there's none of them to take out. And on lockers, of course, there are no vehicles, so no one's using engineer. But I only get revived once or twice. Twice. I get revived twice in this game, but I revive 25 people. And that really helps. It doesn't really happen often to me that I get revived, and I don't know why. When I watch other people play, especially on PC, there seems to be a lot of very helpful medics out there, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm on console or just because I'm on Xbox One or because I'm playing with randoms, obviously, that people aren't as likely to help you out, and even if that means it's best for your team. And here I get about 1,000 assists because 5 people spawned in 1 square foot. But of course I get taken out. But not many people seem to be very helpful medics in this game, at least in my experience. So I definitely go out of my way when I am a medic, which is, quite often, to be the best medic that I can be and revive people and heal them, even if it's at detriment to myself, because, there's a possible points that are just lying right there up for the taking, and also it helps the team win. If you go up against a team of medics that really want to win, it is very, very difficult. I've gone up against teams, I don't know if they were playing with each other or not, but they were all healing each other. Like I would get like 15 kills in that game, but 13 of them they got right back up and revived because their teammates were just helping them out. And those are tickets that you aren't losing, that's time that you're not losing, and those are basically there's nothing bad about that. That'll help you do everything in the game better. Getting kills, defending objectives, getting objectives, staying alive is a pretty big deal in this game. And I don't mean to brag, but I'm like a cold cut sandwich in this part of the game because I am going ham. Just freaking getting a 5-man kill feed all by myself like an absolute boss. Switching over to my MP44 sidearm right here. Get a couple of last minute kills shooting at corpses because that's what I do. And this was just a really fun and exciting game. And to play this way as a medic was definitely fun and entertaining. I don't know what was happening with that guy there. He wasn't hitting accept on the revive, or it was a little glitchy or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what happens in those instances. It's only the person who's potentially getting revived that knows really what's going on. But this was a fun game and definitely a really good way at getting experience, especially since you aren't always guaranteed to get all the objectives if you're playing a game like Rush or Obliteration or Capture the Flag, where the objective is rather rare to come across, unlike a Domination or a Conquest where you can always just hop on a flag or defend a flag. And those are easy points. But in some games, playing the objective, no matter how hard you try, is pretty difficult to do. But playing as a medic, getting those revives and those medkit heals is a really easy way of racking up points. So if that seems like something that you want to do, being an awesome medic is definitely a good way of doing that. Just Florence Nightingale your way up the ranks, and if nothing else, it helps out your team. It is definitely the best way you can really help your team. You can spot people, you can give them ammo, you can take out tanks, but the best way to help your team is to keep them alive, keep them going, go against the objective, kill enemies, get revenge kills, and then revive people straight afterwards unless you get sniped, but that's going to happen. And this was just a really fun, really awesome game, and I got a pretty good KD out of it too, even though I was putting my my body on the line, just help my teammates. And especially if you aren't the best of players, which let's face it, not all of us are. Here, I get caught with a defib. You can, if you have a full charge defibrillator, get a kill on enemies. So that's something you should keep in mind in case you get caught with your pants down. But usually, panic defibbing people isn't going to be very, very useful or something you can pull off with a whole lot of success. But, it is something to keep in mind. Not all of us are the best of Battlefield players, or if you're not very good at certain objectives or certain parts of the game, anybody can do this. This is a really easy thing to do. Just be a great medic, reviving people and getting heals. Helping better players isn't something to feel bad about. No matter what game you're playing, if you can help people that are better than you, you're definitely helping the cause. And I myself, I'm actually pretty good at Battlefield, but still, I'm helping my team more than I could in any other class setup or any other goal that I have in mind than doing what I am doing right here. And it's actually a lot of fun, so I would definitely suggest it. Some maps obviously are better than others for this kind of challenge. An indoor map, something with not a lot of vehicles or no vehicles, definitely helps. But just help out your team, get some heals, get some kills, play the objective if you can, and that's going to help you get a lot of wins, definitely. The assault class is everywhere, but not a lot of people, basically nobody uses it very effectively, and I want to see how effective a medic could be in this game. And there it ends right there. I came in a minute late, so it was only about 19 minutes actually. So I crunched the numbers for you. I got a total of 108,099 XP, which is pretty outstanding. My score was 10,320 for a 540 score per minute, which isn't amazing when you take a look at SPM that you can get in other game modes. But as far as obliteration goes, that's pretty amazing. And in case you don't have eidetic memory and you can see all these ribbons flying by, I get 5 defib ribbons, which is 25 revives, and 15 medkit ribbons, which is 120 heals. And yeah, that's pretty good when you take a look at all things concerned. Final score is 44 and 17, MVP like I do. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.